Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how I got this really soft, pretty, natural bridesmaid look. Now this is perfect if you're going to be a bridesmaid, or even if you're just going to a wedding, or maybe you have a date, or whatever it is. It's just a really soft, neutral eye, bold lashes, and whatever lip color you want. So I'm going to take you through exactly what I did with my eyes and my full face. So if you are curious, just keep on watching. So the first thing that I've already gone ahead and done is moisturize my face. So this is a new product for me, and I did mention it in my Sephora versus Ipsy video, and this is the Glam Glow Nude Glow Starter. It's quite a mouthful, but this is just such a beautiful luminous moisturizer. I am obsessed with it. Like, I used it once and it's already in my Sephora cart ready for me to buy. So definitely in love with that. So first I think I'm going to go ahead and just prime my skin. So just going to apply a little Fix Plus per usual, and I especially used Fix Plus for the wedding because when you sandwich your makeup in between two layers of Fix Plus, so when you prime and then you put your makeup on and then you set, with the Fix Plus, it really does a good job of holding all the makeup together and making it look really beautiful. I believe I used an Urban Decay setting spray, which unfortunately I don't have anymore, but I'll link it down below too, and my makeup literally stayed on all day long. I think we were at my friend's house getting ready around, I don't even know, maybe 9 in the morning, and I personally didn't get home from the wedding until about 2:30 in the morning, if I'm correct. Something late, something really late, and my makeup looked perfect all day long. So now that this Fix Plus has had a chance to sink in, I'm going to go ahead and prime with my Stila One Step Corrector. And this is a color correcting primer, which is really great for me because I am having a little bit of extra redness right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this everywhere. This also gives a little bit of a luminosity, which I really like, and it does a good job of keeping my makeup in place. Okay, so we'll let that sink in, and I think I'm actually going to go ahead and do my brows. So I think I'm going to do those off camera because they're going to take a little bit, but I'll tell you what I'm using. I will be going ahead and using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, and I always use the shade Dark Brown, even though I don't think my hair is dark brown, but I like my eyebrows to be darker. So this is what I go ahead and use. And then I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Brow Mascara. Of course, this keeps my brows in place all day long, and I actually specifically bought my dip brow for the wedding because I wanted my brows to last a long time. I wanted them to look great in photos, and they did, so that was good. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this other new product. This is the Cella Ivory Lace Highlighter, and this is supposed to be used for your brows. So basically you do your brows and then you conceal under your brow and over your brow just to give it a nice shape. I didn't use this specific product when I originally did my makeup for the wedding, but I used concealer and it basically did the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do those, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now my eyebrows are done. They probably look super intense compared to what they will look like because obviously I have no other makeup on my face. So let's go ahead. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and do my eyes first. I don't know, normally I do my skin, but I think I'm just going to go right ahead and go into the eyes because I am keeping them really natural and neutral toned, so I don't think it's going to take that long. So let's go ahead and work on these eyes. I'm going to go ahead and prime my lids with the Urban Decay Priming Potion. Now, priming your lids will be essential for this look because you want your eye makeup especially to last all day long and through pictures and everything. So popping that all over the lid. Then I'm just going to take my powder foundation and set my eyes with that. So now we're going to take the Urban Decay Naked palette. I'm using the original, and I'm going in with the shade Virgin and placing that all over my lid. This is just the basic creamy skin tone color, so that's going all over my lid. And if you're a little bit more tan than I am, maybe you go in with Naked, or if you have a fairly dark complexion, then you can go in with the shade Buck. So whatever color is skin toned towards you, that's the color that you're going to want to go in with first. So now that we have that down, we're just going to go ahead and start adding in these bronzy natural tones. So I'm going to use the shade Naked from this palette, and just go ahead and start putting this in my crease. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the color I plan on bronzing with, and that's going to be the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm just going to take the bronzer and put that in my crease as well, just so that everything looks cohesive in the end. And we are just going to take a fluffy brush and blend out the edges. Now I'm going back with the Naked palette, and I'm going to take, what color am I going to take? I think I'm going to take the shade Sidecar. It's a very pretty shimmery bronze color, and I'm going to put that on the outer V as well as in the crease. Okay, now I'm going to take a more dense brush with that same colored Sidecar and start putting that on the outer V, just a little bit more tightly packed. Okay, so since we want this to stay a really bright color, I'm going to go ahead and actually take some of this highlighter that I used for my eyebrows and just kind of color in the inner part of my eye right here, just to make it a little brighter. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with Naked and just buff that out a little bit, just the edges. And then I'm also going to pack some of the color Sin right over where I put that concealer. Okay, now I'm taking a fluffy brush and I'm going to go back in with Naked and just buff all of this together. That's all the eyeshadow I think that we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and tightline with the color Best O by ColourPop. This is such a great color, especially if you have hazel or green eyes, because it will make your eyes look more green because it is a very pretty plum color.
Okay, so I'm going to do a voiceover for the rest of my face, and now I'm taking my Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation and just applying this all over my face, including under my eyes as concealer.
Okay, a quick note, when you're doing your makeup, especially if you're going to be taking pictures, make sure that you're doing your makeup in good lighting. I know it doesn't look like I have great lighting right now, but I do have a mirror in front of me that has really bright lights, but it completely washes me out when I do these videos, so I'm not using it, well, I'm not showing you guys what it looks like, but let me show you. So here's like regular lighting. I have two little lamps behind me, and then this is like the lighting that I'm actually using when I'm not really putting this in the video. So this is the lighting I'm using, so it's really important that you use good lighting, because especially if you're going to be taking a lot of pictures, you need to make sure that your contour doesn't look all crazy. You got to make sure that your foundation's all blended in. You just have to make sure that your eyeshadow is not too much, it's not too little. So really make sure that you're either in front of a big window with bright, early in the morning, beautiful lighting, or you're in front of a really good mirror with great lights. So just a little tip from me to you.
Alright, so moving on to the rest of my face, I am taking a pressed powder and putting that all over, and then taking my Kat Von D Shade Light palette and highlighting where I concealed. Then I'm taking the same palette and contouring and bronzing. Then I apply highlighter and blush, and don't worry, I will list all of the products down below for you.
Okay, so now we're going to go on to lashes, and it's super important to curl your lashes, especially if you want them to hold all day long. So I'll just give them a couple squeezes. And I still have a little bit of leftover mascara from yesterday on my lashes, but that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. So I'm going to take the Benefit Roller Lash and apply that to my both upper and lower lashes. So since you're probably going to be crying while you're at the wedding, at least I was, like I literally was. At one point, I remember people looking at me like in the audience, and they were just looking at me like, is this girl okay? So definitely waterproof mascara is going to be a must if you're like me. So this is the Better Than Sex Waterproof, and I'm just going to put this all over my lashes, both top and bottom. So I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips with this. You can underline, or not underline, you can overline them if you want to. Just whatever makes you feel comfortable, just go ahead and do that for your lips. I'm going to go ahead and go in with this Makeup Forever lipstick, and this is in the shade C211. It's just a very pretty rosy color, so just going to put that on. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of shimmer. You obviously don't have to do this if you like more of a matte lip. This lip is actually super comfortable, so I don't feel like I have to have any color, or I'm sorry, any shimmer or gloss or anything on top, but I just want a little bit of something. So I think I'm just going to take this lip gloss, and this is by Vintage by Jessica something or other. And I got this in an Ipsy bag a while ago, and I'm just going to do just a smidge. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and finish off the look with a setting spray. This is crucial if you want to keep your makeup on all day long, and most weddings start early in the morning and then end late at night, so it's definitely going to be important for you. So I'm going to go ahead and, unfortunately I don't have like an official setting spray, but I'm just going to go with my Fix Plus because I know that it works for me for a couple hours, and that's probably as long as I'm going to keep this makeup on for. So I'm just going to go ahead and spritz my entire face, and I will be right back to show you the final look. Okay, so this is the final look. I love how this turned out. I just love that the eye is so simple, and it can go with any lip color, and I love just the way that my skin looks. It looks really beautiful, and I know that it's going to stay on all day long, which is exactly what you want when you're going to a wedding. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and make sure you're following me on Instagram, and you can see close-up pictures of this look. And yeah, if you are in the Chicagoland area and you're looking for help with your makeup, maybe you need a little bit of help on like, how do I apply this? What do I do with this? Or maybe you need someone to come do your makeup for you, let me know. Send me an email. I am going to be home for the summer, so definitely go ahead and shoot me an email, and I can let you know all the stuff like pricing wise, how much it would be for me to come do your makeup, or even if you just want to send me a quick email like, hey Maddie, I don't get contouring, can you explain it to me? I would be happy to do that for you. So I will leave my email down below as well. Please feel free to email me. I don't care who you are, where you live, just, you know what, send me an email, shoot it to me. I don't care if you're a guy, I don't care if you're a girl, I don't care. So I'm happy to answer your questions, more than happy. And if you're not comfortable sending me an email, that's totally fine. You can go ahead and leave a comment below, and I can help you that way too. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!